claws are getting you nowhere. You all laughed at my picture 3 years ago. And to always begin with a word of gratitude. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Especially to all of you who came out tonight. My family members, my friends, and all of the inductees. It's just a wonderful night. It's a wonderful night to celebrate who we are as a people. Not just an Irish people, but as an American people. When I offered the prayer earlier today, I talked about three spirits. I talked about the Irish spirit, certainly the American spirit, but it's really the human spirit that unites all of us as we gather in moments like this and are so proud. And I want to tell you a story about the human spirit that has touched and changed my life. The young man's name is Lalo. Lalo lives at Mercy Home for Boys and Girls. He grew up in Guatemala. He grew up in poverty and without a family. He's got a wonderful human spirit. He wanted to do good for himself and for others. He mentored under a barber in Guatemala and eventually was able to be a barber there, cutting hair and with dignity, earning a living. And the locals in the neighborhood began to come and to squeeze him for money over and again. So it wasn't possible for him to make a decent wage or a decent living. Lalo, given that human spirit to succeed and to do well, went to Mexico. What you need to know about Lalo, when he was 12 years old, he was diagnosed with thyroid cancer. If you were to meet him, you would not forget him. He has a scar across his neck that goes from ear to ear to remove his thyroid. He has struggled with illness. He has struggled in life. He wants a better life, so he comes to Mexico. There he wants to establish himself and a better life for himself. And he's kidnapped. He's kidnapped and he's detained. He's beaten and he's tortured. Those who kidnapped him in Mexico wanted money. Right back to your family members, right back to your friends in Guatemala. They will send money. They will free you from this torture. He explained over and again, I have no family and I have no money to give. And they didn't believe him. And the torture continued until there was one person who was a captor who saw in him this human spirit of goodness and of gentleness. Lalo said, you might as well kill me because there is nothing I can offer. No one's coming to my rescue. I won't tell you what his captor said, but what he admired in this human spirit was courage. And in the middle of the night, he set a friend free, and he said, go, get out of here. And Lalo continued his journey with a great spirit. He crossed the border illegally. And he was arrested. And he was detained. And in some ways, both the pain and the saving grace in his life was his disease, his cancer, the thyroid. So our government released him, and he came to Chicago, and he was taken in by a church community who knew his story and heard his story and understand his story, and with compassion and with grace and with goodness, supported him. And then they told him about Mercy Home for boys and girls. Mercy Home, where you will find compassion and mercy and God's love. And so Lalo's been with us now for about 8 months. His cancer had progressed to stage 4 in his lungs. You'd never know. He was hired by one of our board members who's here tonight. The dignity of work, how important that is. The grace to know that you're important, not simply by what you produce, but you belong to this family. This family of humanity, this family of God, this family at Mercy Home. He struggles. He goes to school as well as he works. English as a second language. He lives with this lightness in his eyes and this hope in his heart, unlike maybe anyone I've ever met. He is so courageous. He is so grateful. Lalo is grateful. With all that's been inflicted on him in this world, at times that can be so unkind, he sits there with a grateful attitude. How grateful he tells me over and again he's at Mercy Home for boys and girls. That someone cares enough to offer him a job to enhance the dignity of his life. That we love him as a son and a brother at Mercy. That we encourage him to go to school. That we've reached out to the medical community and now have a second opinion coming for him. This young man who has stage 4 cancer in the lungs. When we talk, it's only gratitude. It's only gratitude that he expresses over and again. How grateful I am. How grateful I am to God. It would humble each and every one of you in this dining room tonight. The gratitude and the humility and the goodness and the hope that he lives in. So this night as we gather, a night of celebration and goodness and gratefulness, I do think of Lalo. And on the Lalos of the world, and my co-workers at Mercy Home for Boys and Girls, for the millions of people who support our mission at Mercy Home, for all of you, I accept this award on behalf of them. May God bless you and let us together enhance and make better this world in which we live. God bless you.
Came up to me as you were coming on stage and said, "Hey, you gotta mention, Father Scott is the only inductee that's been in a paddy wagon." And I know this induction class, and I'm not sure that's exactly true, but suddenly there's a lot of action at table 9. I don't know what that's all about. Believe it or not. All right, well, it's been a while, but we've had dinner.